It is such an exciting day because we are going to be talking about the Lethal Cosmetics. Wait, this makes no sense. The Lethal Cosmetics and Legends of Korra. The Lethal Cosmetics and Legends of Korra collection. I have the entire collection here with me. Thank you so much, Lethal Cosmetics, for sponsoring this video. I cannot wait to show you. This is a continuation of the collab that they did in 2024 where there was Lethal Cosmetics and Avatar: The Last Airbender. And you know that I love that collection. I recently did another look with the Earth palette. That collection sold out on launch day, and this is just a natural continuation of the success. Nobody does collabs like Lethal Cosmetics. I feel like they are the ones that do collabs the best right now. You can really tell that they love the franchises that they've been collabing with. There is a lot of almost like insider jokes within these, and in this collection you do have a representation of the characters. There's a lot of really cute quotes on all the packaging. The packaging is gorgeous, and there is also a representation of the spirit world. These palettes are absolutely stunning. We'll talk about these in a bit. This collection is launching on July 9th at the Lethal Cosmetics website. They did give me a discount code. This is a non-affiliated code that will give you a discount on single items within this collection. I will put more details about the code and about all the things in this collection, when it's launching, what time it's launching, what are different products are going to be, the pricing of the different products. I will put all of that down in the description box, and don't forget to check it out before you leave. In this collection, actually, one thing that I don't have with me, there's going to be some beautiful blush lighters. Those are going to launch a little bit later. I'll pop up some pictures here so you can see what they look like, and I will put information about that down below as well. Per usual, Lethal Cosmetics does collabs. They usually do makeup items and then some other products if you're really into the Legends of Korra and you want to get something from the collection, but you might not be into colorful makeup. This collection does have sheet masks. These are the Equalists sheet masks, and you do have Amon's face on these. Very, very cool. It does come with a set of 5 different sheet masks. These are made in Korea. They're multimolecular hyaluronic acid complex for deep lasting hydration. They do have botanical ingredients such as Centella asiatica, aloe vera, chamomile, almond root, and Dioscorea. This is suitable for normal to dry skin, but I do have normal to combo skin. I used it and my skin just felt very hydrated. So again, it does come with 5 different sheet masks in here, so I still have 4 to use, which I'm very excited about. This collection also comes with a Gua Sha. This is the grounding Gua Sha, which is made with the earth element in mind. It is crafted from authentic green phoenix jade, naturally cooling and smooth on the skin. This is a tool to help smooth, lift, and depuff the skin, and there are plenty of tutorials on how to use these kinds of tools. It just glides on the skin really smoothly. Then we have both the Korra and the Asami Liner Set. These come in a duo with 2 different liners, one that is metallic and one that is matte. Very cool colors, really goes with the theme of the palette. We will definitely be using one of these today. I especially really love how this burgundy one is looking. It looks so cute. Definitely want to use that one. I'm very excited to try these, and I love the packaging and all of this, but it's so cute on the back. I hope I show you in the detail. I love the packaging of all of this, but with this it's so cute because they're if you put them together, they go together. It's cute. Then it is the Legends of Korra Spirit World sponge. This one you can even see where I've touched it. The blue is for the cool and the pinky purple is for warm. So if I warm it up, the whole thing becomes the pinky purple, and then when you cool it down, it becomes the blue. I hope I was able to capture this in B-roll. It felt like I was when I was filming the B-roll. I just think it's a really cool color changing sponge. Again, it's just a fun thing. When they had the Avatar: The Last Airbender, they had my cabbages, a cabbage sponge. Again, love how they do details with their collabs. Last thing before the palette is the Embered Lip Plumping Oil. And when it said lip plumping, I was like, ooh, we'll see how I feel about this, but it is a beautiful, sheer, shimmery red lip oil. And I'm such a chicken when it comes to these what I call hurting lip products. It smells, it smells a little spicy. So let's hope that this doesn't kill me. Love the color. There is some spiciness. Okay, I took one for the team. There is definitely some spiciness in here, but since it's a lip oil, I'm hoping it's still gonna be hydrating. I know I actually have a bunch of people watching my videos that love plumping lip products, and if you do, this one definitely has that. Now let's get into the palettes. There is a Vaatu and then a Raava palette, and both of them come with sleeves like this. So you can see it really gives them a frame, and then when they slide out, it's so stunning. Both of these palettes are absolutely beautiful. So this is the Vaatu palette, and it is just an amazing color story. It is like purples leaning a little periwinkle. There is a pop of this like duochrome mint with a purple. Very, very cool. This one is also like a topper, almost like a pinky peachy base with this periwinkle bright duochrome. Absolutely stunning color story. So this is the more dark shadow color story. So beautiful. Again, inspired by the spirit world. And then of course Raava has the same sleeve, and this is the palette that is a little bit more on the lighter side. These palettes also, let me see if I know I have, they also do combine. They're like, you can combine them. The spirit world, you know, the dark and the light, they combine together. And this is the lighter one, like I said. This one has this really, I opened this one, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. It is deep shades, it is light shades, it is like this really interesting, cool toned color story that has an undertone that I don't know if I've seen before. And I love that this also has a pop of a different color. Again, it's also like a duochrome here in the middle. I just think this one looks incredible, and I love this shade here. I so want to do something with it. It's actually the reason why I put this dress on, because I'm like, oh, we're definitely playing with this one. Both of these palettes are absolutely incredible color stories, and I'm so inspired. And I feel like since these do combine together, I feel like I want to do a color story that, like, you know, has them together. I feel like that will be like really cool. So I kind of want to do something that is, I mean, I'm obsessed with this color here. I think it is absolutely gorgeous. So I kind of want to do something with, what do I want to do? Famous last words. I think I'm going to do a purple lower lash line. And instead of deepening up with this one, I think we're going to deepen up with the purple here, like this one. And then we're going to drag that down on the lower lash line. That's what I'm thinking. I want to do something mysterious, but still ethereal and very colorful and bright and fun. I'm so excited. I love that they did Korra. I love it. Did you watch Korra, the show? Do you think that this somewhat represents the show? I am really excited that these has like a totally different color story than the Avatar collection did, because I feel like they would really work together also, because it has those more teals and aquas and purples, which we didn't have in the collection from before. So we're getting like a very beautiful, like, again, spirit world feeling without being repetitive with the 4 elements. So I really love how they did that. Okay, let me zoom in and let's put some color on my eyes. And yes, this one is definitely a little bit of a spicy sensation. Because I'm gonna start with the Raava palette, and I am gonna do this one, and I'm gonna do this one. It is Astral Projection and Beginnings. I'm gonna start with those, and then in the Vaatu palette, I'm gonna do Dark Avatar. I'm gonna do that one, and we are gonna build our look on the top with those shades. So I am starting with Astral Projection, and let's see what we can get. I'm trying to not build too much because I know I'm going in with several shades. And I am starting with this one because I do want this color to morph and change the purple that I put on top. But I don't want this to be changed by the other beginnings. So this is beginnings. And I'm putting that, oh, love that color. I'm putting that here. Like next to it in the crease, and then I'm blending a little bit upwards here because I do want to sheer it out a little bit here. Oh, am I in focus? Hello. And then I am gonna buff this on the edge, and again shearing it out. Oh, so cool. And adding a little bit more of Astral Projection. That is such a cool color combo. Okay, now with a smaller brush, we are doing Dark Avatar, and we are gonna be deepening up the outer V. I already know. Like, look at that. I knew that these two together would be so cool. And I'm gonna do a little bit, and then I'm gonna switch to an even more detailed flat brush. Something that looks like this, and I'm taking more of the dark avatar, and I'm starting to map out the lower lash line too, because like I said, that one is gonna be purple. And then when I get back to the outer corner, I'm just gonna carry this one up and just deepen up even more just on the lash line with this dark purple. And just blend it into what we already did. So we get even more definition and depth on the lash line. There's like a dark lavender that is called Northern Spirit Portal. Oh, now I want to watch this series again. I remember loving it. And let's put that one on top. And let's go back with dark avatar to just blend them together and to define. And now look, we have the purple going down on the lower lash line. Is that not so cool? Love it. So next to beginnings, we have Avatar 1, which is like a pastel mint. Like, look at this eye look. This is some of my best work. So I am gonna take that one on a flat brush, and I am gonna put that in the inner corner. Love it. If I wasn't already married, I'd marry this shade. Holy bananas, that's beautiful. And I'm gonna put it a little bit up on the lid, meeting up with the purple that we put. And I'm gonna let this act as a base on the shimmers. On the shimmers, off the shimmers. Grammar left the chat. I don't know if it ever entered the chat. Was grammar ever present? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna let this be a little bit of a foundation. And then I am blending this out, fanning it out a bit. And I mean, honestly, this is a look. This is a look, you can't tell me anything with this look. Like, how gorgeous is this? That is so stunning. Like, this is a look. You don't even need shimmers. I'm gonna put shimmers on, but look at me. I don't need shimmers. So I'm gonna play with these two. This is Vaatu and Harmonic Conversions. Oh, I really miss this series. I'm out like, ugh. I really loved watching the series. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, and I'm so excited. So I'm gonna start with the minty shade, and it picks up like this, and I am gonna spray it. I'm actually gonna use, I love this, like the SpongeBob. This sprayer that I did with the SpongeBob collab, I do have a video on that one too. Love this one. I've been using it so much. So I'm gonna put this in the middle. Oh, that is so pretty. And then I'm reapplying some of the matte just to like make it work together. And then I'm taking this small brush that I had, and I am taking the purple Vaatu. I'm spritzing that, and I'm putting this on the edge over here to meet up with the purple. And then a little bit of the dark avatar, just again blending on top, making sure that they make sense together. And also redefining this line with the matte dark avatar. That, I love that. I don't even know what I'm doing for my like waterline. Should I do a mint? I feel like a mint would be so cool. I feel like every time I come on at the end of a Lethal Cosmetics new palette, I always say, this is one of my favorite looks I've ever done, but this is one of my favorite looks I've ever done. I love how this looks. I think everything looks absolutely incredible. I knew the moment I saw, because they sent me promo pictures of this showing me the collection beforehand, and I was like, Bingo. I already knew I was gonna love this this collection. I really wanted to use one of the liners as well, and I didn't use it here. So instead, I want to use it and do like a little bit of a detailed look. And this one is the Asami liquid liner. And I want to do, you know, I love doing these like liner details here. I just feel like it gives that little, do you see the little gleam? Oh, I love those. And like the light hits and you just have that little beautiful gleam. And these like metallic ones are perfect for this kind of detail. Do you see that? Oh, so cool. I will say, like I said at the beginning, I think this like burgundy one would look so cool together also with these like imagine like an all matte look with these like tealy aqua ones and then just this burgundy liner. Oh, I think that would be so cool. That was so easy to use and look at that cool detail. Absolutely love it. Please let me know your thoughts down below. Are you as excited about this collection as I am? I will say I think all the products are absolutely beautiful, but my favorite in this collection is the palettes because I think their color stories are just absolutely amazing. I think they're like top notch. But let me know your thoughts down below. All the details will be in the description box. Thank you so much Lethal Cosmetics for sponsoring a video on my channel. I'm so excited about this collection and I want to rewatch Korra again. Love this show. I hope you're having a great day. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you soon in a new video.